been an exciting morning to say the least. I was slipping, just still hunting. Anyway, all I could see was his neck, but I got a donkey to pull my swamp donkey. Here we go, folks. Me and Conar man are slipping into the woods. We've gone approximately 75 yards from the boat. We've already found 5 scrapes that were made last night. We're gonna spend the day in here. We both got a pack full of deer jerky to chew on. We're gonna look around these pretty woods and see if we can get something. Stay tuned. Scrape number 6. He's gonna smell me in just a second. He's 30 yards. Still hunting through. Still trying to find a spot I want to see it. I saw him coming, so I just stopped and he walked right to me. Shame he wasn't a 140-inch 8-point. Hey folks, I put Conar on the spot.
Me and Don are up here. Glenn couldn't make it. But we're gonna get a giant and we'll get back to y'all.
This is an area I've hunted before. I've seen some bucks here, so I decided to slip in here. I saw this big log behind me. I got about 50 yards from the log I was planning on sitting at. It was right after I videoed that little spike that walked up to me. I didn't go another 100 yards and I saw the buck standing up behind the log I was going to sit on. Anyway, all I could see was his neck, but he was a 120-inch 8-point, and I could see 2 more deer walking around behind him. Anyway, me and him kind of at a standoff there. I could peek around a tree and see him, and he was just staring my direction. He had heard something but didn't know where I was. And after about 5 minutes of that, the other 2 deer were moving off. He turned around and left with them, but I never had a rest. Anyway, I'm sitting right where he was standing now. Still shooting 100, 125 yards in any direction, but it's real thick at the same time. Sun just popped out about 10 minutes ago. We're gonna give it a sit, see what walks by.
Alright, y'all. 9 o'clock. Been sitting for 2 hours. Seen 4 does, 2 bucks. One was a 10-point, one was an 8-point. I could not get on them. Like, I could get on. It's just too much jump between me and them. In order for me to feel comfortable pulling the trigger on them does. And this is no joke. Right on the other end of that limb, there's 4 of them. And they all ran off over there. I went over there. And it makes me sick to my stomach that I couldn't get on them, but I'm just glad to see. It's my biggest buck I've ever seen. Like, I've never seen something that big. Maybe we'll get back to y'all. What a buck down looks like.
Hey guys, it's been an exciting morning to say the least. That spot where I seen that other buck, I sat there for an hour and a half. About halfway into the sit, I had a guy come walking in from the way I was expecting deer to be coming from. I waved my hat and he turned around and went back the other way. I sat there for another 45 minutes. I decided to slip away the other direction about 200 yards and sit down again. Well, I got about 100 yards and I started seeing deer. I was slipping, just still hunting. And I saw a group about 150 yards out there. I just slowly, one step at a time, still hunted another 50 to 60 yards closer till I got a rest. And then I saw a big buck come out with them. The big buck comes strutting in. I don't even know how many points he has. I just know he had a tall rack. It was about 125, 130 yards shot. And deer scattered. And I got a buck down. I'm not sure he's dead though, so I'm fixing to ease over here, and if he's alive, I'm gonna dispatch him, and I'll show some more. Got my buddy back with me. There was at least 10 deer in that group, and at least 4 or 5 bucks. He's an 11 guy. Alright, we're halfway done with a 1,000-yard drag. Pulled in 500, got 450 left. Your turn to mine.
I keep going.
Alright. Hey. I got a donkey to pull my swamp donkey. That 450 yards is more like 800 after all the zigzags. There's a buck straight. Alright. I'm gonna give the kid a break. He's doing good.
I'll move that line for you.
That's that guy. If you can just lift it up over the top of it.
Alright.
And I'll pull it to you.